Hey, Saurabh this side. In this lecture, I will provide you the difference between a string and a string builder with an example. In the previous lecture, I provided the details about a string and a string builder, but in this lecture, I will provide the difference between a string and a string builder. So here, a string is immutable. Immutable means if we create any type of string object and assigning a value in it, then we can't change the value after creation. And what about the string builder? So string builder is immutable. Mutable means we can change the value after the object has been created in a string builder. So I will let you know about the difference between these two with an example. The second one means we can't reassign individual character at a specified position in a string. Means a string, as we know about it, that is an array of characters. Array of criteria, that means we can change the value at a specified position, but it's not possible in a string, but it's possible in the string builder. We can reassign individual character at a specified position in a string. I will show you with an example. So moving on the Visual Studio, here if I'm talking about this string str is equal to hello employee, and then after what I'm going to do, I'm just changing the position of the value. Look at str0 is equal to, then after in a single char I placed the value. That one is, suppose at a place of 0 there's C. I told you about the arrays in upcoming videos, but here what I'm just to say about the examples which I showed you about, we can't reassign a value at a specified position in a string. So here look at what's saying that property. Look at here, it's showing the property or indexes string.disInt cannot be assigned to. It is read only means we cannot change the value of it. So that's happens in a string. But what about string builder? If I'm using a string builder, SB is equal to, I'm creating the object, you can choose any name of it, that is a string builder. Then after what I'm just going to do, hello employee. Then after going to change the value of it, SB, that one is 0 if I put about the specified position. Now in a single character I need to put that one become hope so C. Okay, I'm just changing the name of it, or just I misprint that C, or here I'm printing H. Then after look at it's not throwing any type of error in it. Now if I comment this and going to print the value of SB, that console dot write line, and just printing the value of SB here, console dot read line here. If I am going to print the value, now look at the value get changed in a string builder but not in a string. Okay, now here I written CELLO employee, and I changed the value at the specified position of the SP with the help of indexes. A difference like explanation about the array and the indexes of it in the upcoming videos. So here is printing hello employee. So the change, like at a place of C it shouldn't like H there, hello employee. So this is the main difference, second difference I told you. Now I'm going to make the difference between a string and a string builder with the second example. Like here, if I'm creating object of a string like str is equal to, I'm assigning a value in it like hello. Then after I am creating a new string object like str obj and assigning the value of the previous created object in the newly created object here. Then after just make the modification in the existing one string, like here. This one, and just going to print the value of console.writeLine here, strobj, the newly created object here. String value after modification. Then after, I'm just going to do with the same with StringBuilder. I'm just copied that code, and here, like, I'm just creating a StringBuilder and changing the name of it sp, and then same hello, and assigning the new value like StringBuilder sp obj sp directly there, and here new StringBuilder there. Look at this one, I make the changes here, and then after I'm just sp dot, there's a method provided by StringBuilder. I will let you know about these, and I'm just appending the new value StringBuilder and printing the newly created object like sb obj. Look at what happens there. Here, what I'm going to do, I'm just creating a string object and assigning the value in the newly created object directly, object of that. Then after, make the modification the firstly created string object, and then printing the strobj second object where I first assigned the value of the firstly created object here, string. Same happens with the StringBuilder. In the place of this modification, I'm just using append method as provided by StringBuilder. So in this part, look at what's the output has been came here. It's printing hello only, and it's printing hello StringBuilder. Look at this, these two difference. Now means what happens, like if I created a string object and make the modification in it, it firstly make the new, like created the new object in a memory and delete the previous one. So that's why if I assign the value of the first str to the string object and then after make the modification, then look at this str is created a new object in the memory. So that's why it's not reflected in strobj. That's why it's printed only hello. But here what happened, sb not new object in the memory. So that's why if I assign the value to sp obj here, sb to sp obj, then after make the modification like sb dot append, append means adding a new value in the existing one. So here StringBuilder, so it's not created a new memory, it's make the modification the previous created value. So sb change the value of sb obj again in the previous created value. So that's why it's printed sb obj. So this is also a main difference between a string and a StringBuilder. So moving here, this is the example as I provided you. So in the explaining, whenever we create a string object and try to make the modification in a string value, then it created a new object in memory with the same name and delete the previous one in string object, as I told you with the example. And with the help of the StringBuilder, whenever we create a StringBuilder object and try to make the modification like append or something like delete, something like we can do that. Like if we do that, these are the modification in StringBuilder, then it doesn't create a new StringBuilder object, it always make the modification the existing one. So that's why the value has been shown on it. So in the next lecture, I will provide like different types of the typecasting and also the typecasting. Thank you.